Chidera. But now what's happening?
What happened? I just did because since they ignore me, they go, they come back. You understand? So this Sunday, you just come. When passport, by the way, you just come. I dey eat in the afternoon. As usual, I call and say, come up to do my food. No come. I leave them. I finish our prayer. The mass what they do. So he can't come. He need my P21. He need my my passport. He need my. He just needs some few things. I know you talk. I know you answer. You understand?
Baby, one want to talk.
You understand?
Chidera, can you stop right now?
Baby, come. Baby, come.
Don't go there. Don't
Stop.
go there.
Baby, come. Leave
No, I can't. What's something?
Come by that say, leave on.
Don't go there, may not go enjoy yourself. Don't go there because broken things they are not good there.
You understand? So when he can't come my room, say when I give him, I don't know I don't give him. He can't go carry my stuff for my room. They begin to look.
What did you wait there for?
P21.
What do you want use P21 for?
He said he want to apply for his school thing for
what?
For UCD. Says UCD.
What do you want use? You don't need your district for your.
I'm not even answer him. He can't come for room. Come tell me say make I give him the passport. You understand? So when I come tell him say, you know what? Call your dad. Your passport is already expired. Your dad, call your dad. Because if Papa say make me and I no go fiscal, I need to make I tell him make he call him. I can't say call your dad. You can't say if I don't give him, must. I can't go to the room because I know what that door where they keep my things. Go upstairs, go see how he scatter my things. He can't carry me back where they put documents. They look for it. I say, why would you take my stuff without asking me? He said, why are they ignorant since? Are they ignorant since? Are they ignorant since? So now you go talk my stuff from there. Say I must give him. Now your own.
Did I say that?
Now you own. I just ignore it. I don't say make I leave until you go come. You understand?
What did you guys say?
Oh, they said they're coming.
Chidera, stop now. Chidera, stop.
Make him finish what they do. Leave him. He don't do the worst. So leave him make continue.
The guy can't come. The only guy he can't come. So me and I come. They come seize my car key, seize my phone. For waiting. I don't say give me my phone. Now they will come. They say if I know, I can't. Me and I come. They drive the thing. I can't collect my car key, collect my phone for hand. Now there I can't begin to spoil the things. They scatter the things. Say I must give her. If I don't give her, now there I can't scatter one.
Not be your own.
Is that why you did it?
You understand? So when daddy come finish,
In my eye.
When all this thing that you have, let go down.
I told you.
That's why I came here.
I break stuff.
That's why I came here. That's why I came here for you to come and talk to
break
me.
stuff. So now
All this thing that you are breaking now. Okay, will you come and talk to me? Come and talk to me. Come and talk to me.
Starting with the screen or the
how many people are not on? He said no one talk.
G with this brush here. G.
Okay, come and talk to me. Yeah,
There's
come.
videos of that.
All right. Okay, yeah.
So when we
You come. Come and talk to me. Come and talk to me. You come and talk to me. No. Chidera, don't do that. See. Come. Chidera, come. I promise you, come. I promise you something. I promise you something. Come on.
Leave her now. Make you not go hurt yourself.
I beg, call your husband, make you leave her. You don't do the work. You don't do the work. You don't do
Which one you want to do? What you want to do?
You want to smash my phone.
One smart
Chidera, can you just talk now?
You know I love you. I know that, right?
I've been saying this for so long. No one
You know I love you. You know that, right? No.
No, what have you been saying for so long?
Don't touch the TV, man.
Sean, bring my car key. Where's my car key?
Yeah, I know. Oh, Jesus.
What is that, my love?
Come here.
No, don't. Don't, because that one I will not let you choose. I'm not letting you choose. Go and get my car key now.
I don't know where that is.
It's upstairs somewhere.
Check the camera, don't get mine. The camera, don't get my fingers very young ones. The camera, don't get. The camera, one day. If you enjoy young ones one day, the camera, don't get. They come up with the house.
I don't know. Can they tell us make you look for where I go? Say, can they know they did go? Come on.
Can they come today?
They don't come now. They don't go. He won't come down because I tell us when he can't begin to take the food. I'm gonna say you will ask. He said no. He can't begin pour juice for inside my salad. Why do?
Yeah,
for waiting.
I have a video of it.
For waiting. I don't. Every moment I just ask. He said no, but you first carry the food. The meat like you pour for ground. He just begin to drag. Who will the toilet all those rubbish?
Hey guys, good afternoon, good morning, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridget. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. So one of my subscribers was kind enough to send me this video yesterday, and I took a look at this video and my heart was just broken for this woman. And you could hear her there narrating what happened. The boy just came to the house, was asking for some documents, some papers, his passport or whatever, and the next thing went to the kitchen and he started throwing things, breaking things in the house. And even when this other couple came, he didn't stop. And this is really, really heartbreaking just looking at it. I mean, a lot of people were making comments on social media on this video saying that he's not well, maybe he's depressed, he's got mental health issues, he's got anger issues, or he's got special needs. But whatever it is that this young man has, my first thought was that, it's very, very unsafe being in the same environment with the mom, because I was scared for the mom, because we've heard several stories of boys like this, just ending their parents' life, especially the mother. And you can tell from the way the woman was narrating it that she's probably not together with the dad. And I don't know the full story. Like, when these videos are flying around on social media, you never know the full story. But I felt really uncomfortable watching this, because I felt so sorry and sad for this woman as a mother myself. Because you can just imagine your own son behaving like this. Just look at that. He's destroying everything in the kitchen, throwing foods on the floor, breaking bottles. Even when the gentleman came trying to calm him down, he was not having it. And the way he's behaving is really, really scary. In my mind, I was thinking, if it's me, God forbid, if this happens, I'm going to call the police. I know it's not the right thing to do, but for your own safety, and immediately, we'll probably give him a criminal record. But to be honest, this is quite unsafe, because this boy can actually harm the mom. There's so much anger in him. I don't know what the situation is, but there's so much anger in this boy. And if he has some mental health issues, then I think they should have gotten him some help. I know some African parents are always in denial about mental health, but the truth is that young people too suffer from mental health issues. And if you observe that your child is behaving abnormally like this, I'm sure this is not the first time that this boy is behaving this very weird way. Get him some medical help. You need to get him help as soon as possible. Those days, when Nigeria was still very good in the 80s, in the 70s, people used to send their children back home for this same reason of discipline, lack of discipline. What can you do? And especially for people who are single parents and you have teenage children who are behaving like this, my advice to you is that you need to be praying. There's nothing God cannot do. Pray for these children. Make sure that you are committed to taking them to church as early as possible, because it's only God that can help parents. Oh, I'm telling you, even from children from two parents household, they can turn out in the wrong way. Much less boys. It is very, very difficult for a woman to raise boys alone. And also, I will advise fathers, if you've got children out there, try, even if the marriage with your wife has ended or you are no longer together, you always try to be a part of their life, because boys need men to guide them. They need that male figure, that male authority in their lives. Look at this situation now. It's really, really scary. I don't know what it is, but we've heard so many stories. Boys behaving like this, joining gangs, going into all sorts of things. At the end of the day, it's the parents that suffer. So I just pray that they're able to find solution to this boy's problem, whatever is troubling him, that the mother will seek help quickly, whether medical help, spiritual help, because God answers prayers. I know that. A lot of mothers, because they are so busy trying to earn a living, trying to work and make money and pay their bills, just forget that these children, they need to be they need to be taken care of in terms of, if you're not going to be there physically or you cannot control them as a parent, maybe because you are not good at discipline, because it's not every parent that can discipline. It's not everybody that can beat. Some children, they even beat them, they still turn out bad. So this parenting thing, parenting children abroad, I'm telling you, is by the grace of God. It's really, really scary seeing something like this. That's why parents, I'm advising you, women out there, make sure that you are praying, cover your children, their behavior, everything. And if you observe that they are behaving abnormally like this, maybe they are on drugs or whatever it is that they are doing, then you need to seek help. Don't be in denial, because if you are in denial, by the time you realize it, it might be too late. Don't hide it and say, oh, my child is well, because of what people will say. This boy is obviously not well. There's something wrong with him. I don't know what it is, but it's not normal for a child, no matter the anger, just standing there and breaking things, and the mother is just helpless. And I'm wondering if he can do this. Even though they are even recording him, he can do this. Then what can he do when the mother is sleeping? If he's in the house, is the mother safe? Would he not go and carry pillow and just press, God forbid, press her neck? So, Adria Logbao, let us continue to pray for our children and commit them into God's hand, that God will lead them and direct them. We came to this part of the world for a better life for ourselves and our children. And the devil is constantly at war with families, with children, that the devil will not locate our family. Our children will be safe and secured in his blood. Let us continue to pray for our children. And of course, as they are growing, discipline is very, very important. No matter how you love your children, let them know that, there is a line that you don't cross, because, spare the rod and spoil the child. As the age they get to, that they'll become, cannot control them anymore. You cannot say anything anymore. Like this boy now, you see, it would be very, very difficult except by the intervention of God. So let us continue to do the right thing. Parenting is very hard. In some societies, you beat is wahala. Social services will be involved. The child will go and tell in school. It becomes a big problem again. So it's not really easy. But God is the only one that can help us. It's only God that we can look up to help us in situations like this. That's why parenting is something that we need to really look at critically, to examine how we are parenting our children in the abroad. May God help all parents out there, especially single parents who are raising sons. God will help each and every one of us out there in Jesus' name. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you've not yet subscribed, please ensure that you support me by subscribing to my channel.